Welcome everybody to How Fast Will It Go, and today we're dealing with a 1994 Ferrari F355 Berlinetta. Now this has 1,182 horsepower, 837 pounds-feet of torque from a twin turbocharged V12 engine, and the car itself weighs 2,883 pounds. Still rear wheel drive. It can do 0 to 60 in 2.796 seconds and 0 to 100 in 5.055 seconds. So yeah, incredibly quick in terms of acceleration despite being rear wheel drive still, and obviously dealing with far more power than it ever had originally. But with a sleek body like it has and all that power and the fact it doesn't weigh all that much, can this really rather now classic Ferrari beat the more modern cars that we've had on this series so far? Obviously the top 5 is jam-packed with cars that are older, or the same age as this in fact, because we've got a Nissan Silvia at in 4th place, that's from the same year, and a Porsche 911 Turbo from the year before. But the top 3 is either cars from the 50s or 60s, or for 2004 Saleen S7. So yeah, there's only one car older than this that really needs to beat in that top 5. Whereas, you know, the more newer cars tend to be down towards the bottom, really, unfortunately. Only really the Jaguar XKR-S GT is the newest car in the top 10, along with the Alfa Romeo Giulia. But that Jag is actually quite slightly faster. Whereas cars from 2017, 2018, like Dodge Demon and Nissan GT-R are quite the way down. So, yeah, if this does beat the far newer cars, I'll be surprised. But obviously it does have the power, it does have the aerodynamics going for it, a lot like the Saleen S7 in fact. So yeah, let's get out there and see what it can do. Now for some reason the headlights have popped up. Not sure whether or not that affects aerodynamics or not, but oh well, I guess we'll have to deal with it. Certainly has plenty of power hopefully to compensate for that, if they do affect it. So as you can see, acceleration wise it's ballistic. Hopefully that'll help when we get to the straight. Now this has been given practically every upgrade to help it in terms of handling. This is the only things that haven't been done are the aerodynamics, because they would slow the car down. But pretty much everything else has been done to try and keep this car flat and level while we hopefully go extremely quick. It's a good entry onto the straight there. We're already doing 160. Well past this car's original top speed. There's 200, 210, 220, 230. We're faster than the Dodge Demon and the Nissan GT-R from 2017. There's 250. 60. It's really not struggling until now. 265, 6, 7, 8. Any more on 8? No. But that is incredibly quick. 268 mile an hour. That puts it as fast as the Saleen S7. And 1 mile an hour behind the Porsche 550 Spyder, which still lingers on in 1st place after all this time. But yeah, that is incredibly quick. Brakes, unfortunately, not all that great either, as well as, unfortunately. But nonetheless, 268 mile an hour puts it in joint 2nd place, making it faster than the Aston Martin DB4 GT Zagato, the Nissan Silvia, which is from the same year as this, and it pushes the Porsche 911 Turbo S Leichtbau from the top 5, as well as being 13 mile an hour quicker than both the Alfa Romeo Montreal and Honda NSX-R, which is actually pretty much as old as this. So yeah, fairly impressive, and the fact it got up to that kind of speed really rather quickly. It got to 260 mile an hour in no time at all, and didn't look like it was going to slow down until at least 265. Shows how good this car is in terms of being able to handle all that extra power. Obviously it's had upgrades, but nonetheless that is a pretty damn quick, and fairly impressive how well it handled it as well. And yeah, just goes to show that just because of what was, you know, the top of the line supercar from Ferrari at the time, now nudging 25 years old, does not mean that it's out of commission yet. And yeah, more than able to give other cars, even from Ferrari themselves, a good kicking, because it's way quicker than the 612 Scaglietti, which could only do 248, so it's 20 mile an hour quicker than that, which is fairly impressive. Nonetheless, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.